Hello, this is Mark BH70 in my new orange shirt. We're going back to the style of the 80s for those of you who are that old. I know that Christopher L. is that old. I'm not a fan of Christopher L. But got my 80s kind of, they got this 80s kind of style. It's probably not the same as the 80s, but it's something similar. Just nice little orange shirt. I got another orange shirt that I just bought. This is August 5th, 2011. Hello. God bless you. And that doesn't matter who you are. God bless you anyway, regardless of who you are. I asked for God for a prophecy, and for a prophecy coming up to the time when the Holy Spirit falls down. And that should be, as I prophesied before, around the time of the Amero. When the Amero comes around, the Holy Spirit will come down. Until that time, we will start to have, it's hard for me to say, we will start to have a famine in this country, in the United States of America. The money system that we have will give out, as they have said it would. For those of you that know, forgetting about the Amero, and for those people that don't know about the Amero, they have shown the Amero on YouTube. They're leaking the information to people, so people that know. But I'm trying to make my video shorter because I don't want to get involved in all this background information. There will be a famine in the United States of America. People will not be able to buy food. At that time, a dictator will arise, and people are well aware. Some people are well aware that we are on our way to a dictator. And we're on our way to communism. And about that time, when they start to persecute the Christians, the Holy Spirit will come down. And but we will have a famine in this country, in the United States of America. People that know that the dollar is unstable, they know we're having problems with that. And that's the prophecy. We will have communism in this country. God had told me that before I started the video. We will have a famine in this country. I think based on the fact that the dollar will lose a lot of value. We will become like Brazil in this country, with increased crime and with money that loses value every year, that loses 50% of its value every year. So a dollar will be, what would that be? A dollar will lose 50% of its value, which I think would mean the dollar would be, what would that be, 50 cents? No, 50% of its value. See, 100% of its value. Yeah, 50% of its value would be 50. A dollar would be worth 50 cents. At 50%, I think. The dollar will use 50% of its value, and then the next year, the dollar will be worth 25 cents. And then the year following, the dollar will be worth 12.5 cents, approximately. So that's my prophecy. The United States of America, and first of all, praise to God. First of all, before I say that, praise to God and bless Him and bless Jesus Christ, His Son. And blessing to you. But the dollar will lose its value, and there will be a famine because people will not be able to afford food. And if God be willing, I'm going to be out of this country before then, but if not, I'll be through it. And that will be before the Holy Spirit comes down. And, there's been a lot of wickedness in this country. In this country, there's been a lot of pornography. You just watch a movie and it has pornography on it, which is why I don't watch movies anymore. I watch an average movie and you see pornography. And there was some show called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. And that is just showing that we are moving to a society that I would like to see to have tolerance for homosexuals, but I think it's becoming a homosexual society where homosexuality is accepted, rather than homosexuals being treated as they should be. I don't see a reason of the sins out there to pick on one over the other. That's as far as I can see that my prophecy has. But the government will become stronger. I think people know that. Governmental officials will become harder on their populace. With more and more regulation, it will not stop. And so that's why I say there is nothing you can do. Do not try to rebel against the government or against the governing officials. That is not a Christian's place. So, that is my prophecy. There will be a devaluation of the dollar. It will be approximately 50% decrease in value per year. That means the dollar is worth 50 cents the next year, 25 cents the next year, and 12.5 cents the next year, and then 6.25 cents approximately, 6.25 cents after that. So your dollar, 50 cents after 1 year, 12.5 cents after 2 years, 50 cents at 1 year, 25 cents at the next year, 12.5 cents the next year, and 6.25 cents approximately the year after that. So in the span of 5 years, your dollar should be worth about 6 cents. If God will save me and God will protect me, then I will serve him, and he will do that, so I will serve him. And if he will be kind enough to let me get out of this country before things go down. This is not the country. For those of you who are thinking about coming to the United States, if anybody out there is thinking about coming to the United States, I don't think you want to do that. We're in a bad time and it's not going to get better. We're turning towards communism. I'm trying to discern whether God is saying we will have a communist leader. Yes, God is saying we will have a communist leader in this country. And we're headed towards communism. They're calling it socialism right now, which the Nazi Germany was socialist. So was Soviet Russia. Was called Soviet Union. It was called the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics in English. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. And if you're thinking about some soft-core socialism, I don't think we will have that. I think we're talking about hardcore socialism, which is called communism. So that is my prophecy. I do not know exactly when these things will take place. They should be closer to the first part of this new astrological age, the age of Aquarius, which would be 2033. So it should be in the 2030s. In which case I would be just turning 60. And I'm 44 Well, I'm 41 now. God bless you. Pray, seek God before it's too late. This country has turned to, biblically speaking, Moab, where the children of Israel were led astray by Moab. You can read it, I think, in the book of, is it Leviticus? I think it's in the book of Leviticus. God bless you.